Have you ever woken up to find your dog sprawled out across the bed, taking up way more space than he should? Or maybe he always sleeps right up against you, like a living pillow? Well, this behavior is super common, and a lot of people think it's just a sign of affection. But is that really all it is? Or could there be something more behind this habit? In today's video, we're going to explore what it really means when your dog sleeps in your bed. We'll take a closer look at the signals this behavior reveals about your bond, your dog's emotional health, and even the dynamics of your home. Get ready to discover that this simple gesture might say a lot more than you think. And if you enjoy learning more about your pet's behavior and want to give them a happier, healthier life, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We post daily videos made with care and responsibility just for you. Emotional bond. Have you noticed how your dog seems more relaxed when he's close to you? When he chooses to sleep in your bed, it's not just about comfort. It's a clear sign that he deeply trusts you. For dogs, sleeping together is instinctive behavior, passed down from the days when they lived in packs. Being close to others during sleep meant safety, protection, and connection. By lying next to you, your dog is saying that you're part of his family. He feels safe with you, protected from any threat. This gesture also shows the affection he feels. Dogs don't sleep with just anyone. They choose the people who make them feel secure and loved. And if he's chosen you, it's because you represent all of that to him. Seeking comfort and warmth. Beyond the emotional bond, there's a very practical reason your dog wants to sleep in your bed: comfort. The truth is, your bed is much softer, warmer, and more inviting than his little bed in the corner of the room. Dogs, just like us, look for cozy places to rest. And if he realizes your bed offers more comfort, it's only natural that he prefers it. This is especially common on cold days or with small breed dogs who have a harder time maintaining body heat. Sleeping next to you is a way to stay warm, using your body heat like a living blanket. This behavior can also be more frequent in older dogs, who may have joint pain or trouble finding a comfortable position. Your bed, with its softer mattress and pillows, might be just what they need for a good night's sleep. Separation anxiety. While sleeping in your bed might seem like a sweet gesture of affection and trust, in some cases, this behavior could be tied to something more sensitive: separation anxiety. This happens when your dog struggles to be away from you, even for short periods. He feels insecure, restless, and tries to stay as close as possible, even during the night. If your dog shows signs of distress when you leave the house, cries, destroys things, or becomes overly dependent on your presence, he might be dealing with this type of anxiety. In that context, sleeping in your bed isn't just about comfort. It's his way of staying connected to you at all times, as if that could guarantee you won't disappear. It's important to observe his behavior during the day. Can he stay alone for a few minutes without panicking? Can he sleep in another room without complaining? If the answer is no, it might be time to help him build more independence. There are gentle and effective ways to handle this. Creating a predictable routine, offering interactive toys, and teaching your dog to feel safe even when he's alone are key steps. And of course, all of this should be done with patience, love, and respect for his pace. Sleeping together can be wonderful, but it's essential to understand what's behind the habit. Sometimes, what looks like a simple act of affection might actually be a silent cry for help. Does he feel like the boss of the house? Not every dog who sleeps in your bed is doing it out of affection, comfort, or separation anxiety. In some cases, this behavior might be linked to a leadership issue in the household. That's right, your dog might be taking on the role of pack leader without you even realizing it. This usually happens when boundaries aren't clearly defined. He jumps on the bed whenever he wants, takes up space without asking, and in more extreme cases, might even growl or protest when you try to move him. These are signs that he feels in control, as if the bed belongs to him, not to you. It's important to remember that dogs naturally live in a social structure with hierarchy. And when that hierarchy isn't clear, they may try to take charge. In this context, sleeping in your bed stops being a loving gesture and becomes a way to claim territory and reinforce dominance. But that doesn't mean you need to be harsh or aggressive. Re-establishing boundaries can be done with firmness and kindness. Teaching your dog to wait for an invitation before getting on the bed, respecting your space, and understanding that you set the rules are all ways to maintain a healthy and balanced relationship. Hygiene and health concerns. Sleeping with your dog can be a lovely experience, full of affection and companionship. But it's important to remember that this habit also comes with responsibilities when it comes to hygiene and health, both for your pet and for you. Dogs, even those who live indoors, are constantly in contact with the floor, the outdoors, and sometimes other animals. That's why it's essential to keep their coat clean and make sure they're free of fleas, ticks, and other parasites. These tiny invaders can hide in the fur and end up right in your bed, which poses a risk to your health. It's also crucial to keep vaccinations and deworming treatments up to date. A healthy dog is a safe companion, and that's especially true when they share intimate spaces like your bedroom or your bed. Another important point is to change your bedding regularly. Even if your dog is clean, it's natural for them to shed hair, bring in small bits of dirt on their paws, or leave traces of saliva. Changing the sheets often helps keep the environment fresh and free from allergens or unpleasant odors. And of course, it's always worth checking if this habit works well for you too. Some people are light sleepers, have respiratory allergies, or simply prefer to keep their bed as a personal space. All of that is perfectly valid. The most important thing is to find a balance that works for both of you, with care, attention, and mutual respect. As we've seen throughout the video, when your dog chooses to sleep in your bed, it can mean many different things. Every behavior has a reason, and understanding those motivations is key to strengthening your bond and ensuring a healthy relationship. The most important thing is to observe your pet with attention and kindness. Every dog is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. It depends on your health, your dog's health, the quality of your sleep, and the kind of behavior this habit is reinforcing. When done with care, hygiene, and clear boundaries, this shared moment of rest can become a powerful way to deepen your connection. So if sleeping together is something that brings comfort to both of you, great. But if you notice it's causing discomfort or imbalance, it might be time to rethink the habit with care and respect. What matters most is that you're both doing well. Now tell us, does your dog sleep with you? What's that experience like? Leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your story. If you enjoyed this video, share it with other pet lovers. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our content and can better understand the behavior of our furry friends. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.